and welcome to your first online lesson with Mrs. Rinaudo. Today we'll be using just the drum pad instead of your xylophones. We will work the xylophones into a later lesson, but today is just your drum pad. So we need our sticks, our actual drum pad, the stand that the drum pad goes on. I have my first lesson paper and my book. We're using Breeze Easy for Drums. First book. All right, so first of all, just a couple of things to review about setting up your drum pad. First, you want to get your stand all set up. You pull the legs out, tighten it, put it about the height that you think it goes, and then you screw on, turn on your drum pad until it stops, okay? To make sure that it's at the right height, it's about where your pants would go to, the top of your pants, and a little bit lower, maybe below your belly button, okay? It shouldn't be up here. And then we have our two sticks. So first, let's talk about how to hold our sticks. So if you kind of pretend like you're going to go do a thumb war with somebody, 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. Have it like this. Hold your stick. I'm going to do thumb war. Hold your stick. So you want your thumbs pointing straight out, okay? You hold your sticks generally with your thumb and your first finger, okay? Like this. So my back fingers aren't doing much other than kind of balancing my stick. So once again, reach forward like you're going to have a thumb war with somebody. Slide your stick in there. We want a couple inches of stick sticking out the back end. You should be able to see some of the label of your stick most likely, and there's a little bit sticking out the end, and you want them to be about equal, okay? There's a picture on your paper of a good stick hold, and it's nice and relaxed. Now, we have our sticks. We want our hands to be flat to the floor, okay, facing the ceiling, and our wrists are going to be really nice and relaxed. So you can kind of do this, make sure you're not going to hit anything, knock anything over. Notice that I'm not doing this, okay? We're not, bouncing a basketball. We're using our wrists only. Nice, loose, relaxed wrists, okay? When we're standing, our feet are slightly apart, both feet on the floor, standing in front of our drum pad, okay? So you can put your sticks on your drum pad, and we're going to do just a couple taps. I'm going to play a pattern, and then you play it after me. I'm going to alternate my sticks, and I'm going to use my wrist. Not doing this, okay? Hands flat, thumb and first finger holding your sticks. Put your sticks down, floating above your drum. Here's my pattern. Now you, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. My turn. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. My turn. Now you. All right, so we're going to do an exercise that's going to help us get stronger with our wrist action, okay, and more consistent with both hands. So we're going to do an exercise called 8 on a hand. We're going to do 8 taps on our right hand, 8 taps on our left hand, 8 taps alternating, and 8 taps together. This whole time I'm going to try to keep my hands flat to the ceiling, flat to the floor, using my wrist and my thumb and my first finger holding my sticks, okay? I'll give you reminders as we play. So we're going to start with our right, left, alternate together, and we're going to count out loud 8 on each hand. Here we go. Right hand first. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, alternate. 1, 2, 3, use your wrist. 5, 6, 7, together. 1, 2, match your sticks. 5, 6, 7, stop. Notice that when I tap my drum, I let my stick bounce back up. I'm not doing this. This is way too tight. You gotta relax. Let your stick bounce up, move that wrist, okay? We're gonna do 8 on a hand again, a little bit faster. I'm not gonna count this time for every single one. And I want you to really think about your relaxed wrists and being nice and even with your sticking. So here we go. A little faster. Starting with the right. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, wrist. 6, 7, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, relax. Alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, let them bounce. 6, 7, go. Together. 2, 3, 4, match your sticks. 6, 7, stop. When we do together, feel free to look at those sticks and make sure their height is matching and that they sound the same and they're hitting together, okay? Notice I'm not doing this, okay? You got to keep it under control using your wrists. You should be doing 8 on a hand every time that you start your drum practicing this week. You could do it with a song. You can put on some music, play along with the music. That's your speed. If you want to go faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch, wrist, 2, 3, 4, like that. That'd be great too, okay? But it's got to be with a nice relaxed wrist, not your arms, and keeping your hands flat. We're not playing like this. Hands flat, okay? All right, we're going to go to our books. You need a pencil. You can do this now and pause it, or you can do this at your next practice session if you're not watching the video, or you could have it already done before your lesson. So we need to turn to lesson 1 in our book. This one has quarter notes in it. We call them ta in music class. But in percussion, we're going to count everything, okay? So we need to write the counts in for numbers 1, 3, and 5. And all you're going to do is write 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, lining a number up with a note or a rhythm. They gave you examples of how to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? You're going to keep it going. You don't have to do parentheses, but you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Write them all in. So feel free to pause the video, find a pencil, and do that now. All right. Now we're going to play. So we're going to look actually at the one at the very top of the page, not number 1, but pre-number 1, which is just a whole bunch of tas in a row, okay? Anytime you are playing the drums, you should be alternating your sticks. So we're not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every measure is going to start with 1. So we're going to play 4 measures of pre-number 1 at the top of the page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Keep them nice and even, standing up nice and tall, using our wrist, thumb and first finger holding our sticks, hands flat. Here we go, number 1, or pre-number 1. Here we go, lesson 1, pre-number 1. 4 measures of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, alternate, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Stop. We went halfway through that one. Okay? Now I want to look at number 2. I skipped number 1 for a reason. Number 2 has 3 tas in a row and then 1 rest. So you go ta, 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 rest. Ta, 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 rest. You can't forget though, you need to alternate your sticks. Okay, we're not going 1, 2, 3 with the right, 1, 2, 3 with our left. We have to build up both hands and get used to alternating. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Number 2. We're going to play the whole line, and I'm going to count out loud for all of it. Sometimes I'll say 4 on the rest, and sometimes I'll say rest for the rest. Okay, it's on beat 4, but I'll say both things. Here we go. Number 2, alternating our sticks. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, alternate. 1, 2, 3, use your wrist. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, last one. 1, 2, 3, you're done. All right, now let's go to number 1. Number 1 has ta, rest, the whole time. It can be very tempting to go ta, rest with one hand. You know we're not going to do that. We're going to alternate. So we're going to go ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest. Feel free to feel that rest, okay? If you want to do a little, motion to feel that. We don't want to be doing anything crazy because eventually our rests are going to be really fast. We want like ta, rest, something small, okay? Let's look at number 1. Here we go. Alternating our sticks, hands flat, using our wrists. Here we go, number 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, rest, 3, rest. 1, rest, 3, rest. 1, rest, 3, rest. 1, rest, 3, keep going. 1, rest, 3, rest. 1, rest, use your wrist, rest. 1, rest, 3, rest. Last one. 1, rest, 3, rest. That's the whole thing. All right, let's do number 5. 5 has kind of an uneven pattern to it, so it might feel a little bit different. We're just going to do half of this one. So you have you wrote the counts in for this one. We are playing on 1, 2, rest on 3, play on 4, okay? So it's kind of a different pattern. You really have to pay attention to it. So let's try number 5. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. Here we go. Flat hands, standing up nice and tall. Number 5, here we go, alternating our sticks. 1, 2, hands flat, go. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, 3, stop. There's 3 beats of rest in there. They change the pattern on you, so watch out. Speaking of changing the pattern, let's look at number 6. This is the last one we're going to do together. Again, this lesson isn't that hard for percussion. We're really focusing on playing the right way, developing good habits with hands flat, using our wrists, and getting an understanding of the beat and following along, playing together, and being really, really strong with our sense of beat and counting and pulse. Okay, so even though it's not hard to play, we want to make sure that we're staying together with me. All right, number 6. Number 6 is all different. They take all the ones from the page and mix them all up, okay? So we're going to go a little slower for this one, and we're going to play the whole thing. This one you might need to play a couple times to feel like you've really got it down and you're being really consistent, okay? All right, here we go, number 6. We'll go a little slower. Keep those sticks alternating. Keep going even if you make a mistake, okay? Here we go. Number 6 on lesson 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, rest, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, hands flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You're done. All right. So that is our lesson 1. If you are playing this and it gets easier as you play it throughout the week, you should speed it up, okay? But it's got to be consistent when you speed it up. You can't go 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to pick one speed and stick with it, okay? All right, after you finish your practicing and you've counted out loud and you've written the counts in for 1, 3, and 5, I will be checking in your lesson. Then you can fill out your homework at the bottom of your paper. There are boxes to check off that you played this week. Your goal is to play 5 to 7 times this week. If you get pretty good at your percussion lesson in these songs, it might only take you 5 minutes to get through everything. That would be great, okay? But make sure you're playing the right way, hands flat, nice relaxed wrists, and really steady beat, okay? I'll see you in your lesson. Good luck and have fun.